What's up, my friends? Welcome to this amazing day, my friend. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Listen, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it, my friend. I'm so thankful for you, my friend. I'm so happy that you made the cut, my friend. But you got to be thankful and happy for you, my friend, in the form of gratitude. First order of business, once you realize, oh my God, I got another chance to get it right. I got breath flowing through my lungs. God gave me life. He saw it fit and suitable for me to live again, so it must be something I gotta do. So the first thing I need to do after I realize all this, I gotta have a gratitude session with God. Yes, I do. Because life is just like real estate. Whatever we appreciate increases in value, but whatever we don't appreciate decreases in value. Even your life, my friend. So that's the first order of business. You got to have a gratitude session with God. And then immediately after that, you got to put on your amazing, my friend. What is your amazing? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Your amazing is your foolproof morning routine that you've been developing and modifying for years because it helps you to become your best possible self. This morning routine awakens all of your senses. This morning routine helps you to put your full body of armor on, so you can stand firm against the wiles of the devil, because the enemy is definitely lurking, my friend. He's lurking strong, my friend. He's coming to kill, steal, and destroy, but he can't do nothing to you that you don't allow. He's coming to trick your mind, my friend. So you got to make sure you put on your amazing, so you can be so your weaknesses can be made strengths, right? So your fears can become faith. So your vision becomes X-ray like, my friend. Your third eye is wide open and all your senses are fully awakened, my friend. That's what putting on your amazing does. It's almost like Superman walking into the phone booth as Clark Kent, but he doesn't come out the same way he came in. He walks in as Clark Kent, but he comes out as Superman with all superhero powers, right? But he's not done there. He still has to create the right conditions for his abilities, for his powers to flourish. He has to make sure no kryptonite is around, because if kryptonite is around, not only is his powers taken away, but he's not even as strong as a human being. Right, so you got to do the same thing after you put on your amazing. You got to create the proper conditions in and throughout your life for your superhero powers, for your abilities to flourish. Because this life may include you, but it's not about you. It includes me, it includes us, but it's not about us. It's about how bold are we, how committed are we to develop our gifts and abilities and give them out to the world. So it's all about everybody else that you're here to service and here to be a steward for, my friend. So make sure you come correct, because you want to do unto others as you want others to do unto you, right? So you don't want to come out here into the world and catch, you know, these low vibrational signals. You don't want to come and be privy and be exposed to this low hanging fruit, this less than mediocre energy. No, you don't want to receive that. Because all throughout the day, we're sending out signals and we're receiving signals, vibrational signals, my friend. So because you want to do unto others as you want others to do unto you, you got to come out bringing that high impact energy, that high vibrational energy. You got to come out, right? You don't want to receive mediocre, low-hanging fruit energy, so you don't want to give mediocre, low-hanging fruit energy, my friend, because you already know when you're your best self, everybody wins, right? But when you're not your best self, everybody loses, including you, right? So make sure you come correct, my friend, to the party, and that's when you get to dance all night to the rhythm of your own drum, my friend. Because once you master yourself, life has no choice but to forever bow down to you, my friend. I got another message for you. I'm here to tell you, my friend, right? You are good enough. I don't care what he said. I don't care what she said. I don't care what the results of all these things were. You are good enough, right? And the problem you think you have is not your problem. I'll tell you what your problem is. See, you are good enough. But the mere fact that you're not perfect, that's not the problem. None of us are. But the mere fact that you think and believe that you need to be perfect, that, my friend, that is your problem, right? You do not have to be perfect to fulfill your godly purpose and to be the best version of yourself, but you do have to be perfectly committed to maximize your potential. You do have to be perfectly committed to being personally accountable to the core. You do have to be perfectly committed to upstanding, upright character, my friend. Here's 3 strategies that can help. Number 1, you are good enough, but you got to be more fair with yourself. You got to drop all that perfection. It's progress, not perfection. You got to understand that a 100% is not the only passing grade. There are many other passing grades besides a 100. The 86 is passing, the 91 is passing, the 78 is passing. Be more fair with yourself, my friend. You do not have to be perfect. And number 2, here's the thing. You got to develop some realistic, reasonable expectations for your life. You got to create and establish some realistic, relevant, reasonable expectations for your life. In other words, you must create your own standards. Don't live according to this world's standards. Create your own standards for your life, right? And make sure they supersede any other standard that anyone else could possibly ever have of you, my friend. And number 3, here's the thing. You got to develop a greatness mindset. Yes, you do. A mind bold enough to believe, right? And being disciplined enough to see yourself and the world around you the same way that you got to be able to see yourself and the world around you perfectly. The same way that God sees you, right? You got to develop a mind bold enough to believe, right? Being disciplined enough to see yourself and the world around you perfectly. The same way that God sees you, my friend. You already won, my friend. You just don't realize it. And the thing is, you can't get your trophy, you can't get your prize if you're not in the game. You won. It was already pent to the cross, my friend. All the negativity, all the sins, all that negativity, all that low-hanging fruit, all the things that you think is your problem, it's not your problem. You already won. It's already defeated, my friend. You just can't get your award. You can't get the reward because you're not in the arena, my friend. You got to get in the game, but you got to remember the game of life is played on the outside. Look at all this external stimuli. Look at how massive and big this world is. This is the game. It's played out here, but it's not won out here. The game is played on the outside, but the game is won on the inside, in your mind, my friend. And the first step to winning is you got to know and believe you are good enough. You were born to be great.